Banks are turning into crypto companies are turning into banks, central banks are hoarding gold like it's the Cold War again, and a token that one crypto insider says has no tangible adoption just got tested by SWIFT, the actual plumbing of global finance. Something is shifting under the entire financial system right now, and almost nobody is talking about it the right way. So let's fix that in under 6 minutes. Here's the story that should have been the biggest headline of the week, and instead barely made a ripple. Circle, the company behind USDC, one of the biggest dollar-pegged stablecoins on earth, just got approved to operate as a bank. Stock popped 5% on the news. Ripple has been granted conditional approval by the U.S. Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, OCC, to operate as a Ripple National Trust Bank and is awaiting full approval, so keep that headline on your radar. Now here's the twist. It's not just crypto companies becoming banks, it's banks becoming crypto companies. Sony, yes, the PlayStation and camera company, just got conditional approval to launch a $40 million US trust arm to issue its own stablecoin. Take note of that. At the same time, SWIFT, the network that quite literally moves money between every major bank on the planet, just unveiled a blockchain-based system for 24/7 cross-border payments. Citigroup's expanding instant cross-border payments too. And in Washington, the SEC is reportedly about to ease up on crypto fundraising rules with a new market structure bill, the Clarity Act, expected as soon as next week. This isn't crypto sneaking into finance anymore. This is crypto and finance merging, and whoever builds the pipes people actually use wins the next decade. Meanwhile, companies can't agree on what to do with the Bitcoin they already have. On one side, Morgan Stanley just added another 1,000 Bitcoin, pushing their stash past 5,700 coins. American Bitcoin, backed by Eric Trump, who literally said stacking continues, added 8,000 BTC. Tom Lee's company, Bitmine, threw another $70 million into Ethereum. On the other side, Empery Digital, a company whose entire business model is holding Bitcoin, just sold about half of its stack. Here's the lesson. Not every company buys or sells Bitcoin headline means the same thing. A diversified giant like Morgan Stanley adding Bitcoin is a totally different risk than a pure Bitcoin company suddenly needing to sell half its holdings. Pay attention to the why, not just the number. Right now, Bitcoin's $60,000 to $70,000 range has become the third most traded price zone in the coin's entire history. Massive volume, massive disagreement, and the experts don't agree on what it means. CryptoQuant says this bounce is just a bear market recovery, a relief rally, not a real trend change, but Standard Chartered is holding firm on a $100,000 target, arguing that Bitcoin's recent wobble, tied to a big sell-off from Treasury company strategy, was, quote, a communication challenge, nothing more. When serious analysts look at the exact same data and land in totally different places, that's not a reason to panic. That's a reason to size your positions, like the outcome is genuinely uncertain, because it is. While crypto argues with itself, something old school is heating up. Poland's central bank is buying gold on every dip, silver is rebounding towards $60, and Bernstein just revamped its gold price target on the back of a Fed rate shift. But here's the line that should actually stop you scrolling. A senior Citi executive said, "This is the first time ever in my career that the ultra-wealthy are actively trying to diversify away from America." Add in a $46 billion equity exodus out of South Korea and Taiwan in June, and you've got a pattern. I want to be careful here. This is not the dollar is dying clickbait, but it is real structural evidence that big money is spreading its bets wider than it used to. That's worth watching, not panicking over. No coin split the internet harder this week than XRP. The bull case, XRP's holding above $1.09, defending key support for a third straight week. Swift's new blockchain test reportedly puts XRP right in the middle of it. Ripple just landed a regulatory license in Luxembourg, and Ripple's tokenization business alone is reportedly moving $3.5 billion in assets. The skeptic case, a Chainlink community lead flatly said XRP has no tangible adoption. And here's the line of the week. Ripple's best year is XRP's worst. That's the whole lesson in one sentence. Ripple's business can be genuinely growing new partnerships, new licenses, billions in tokenized assets, while XRP the token trades on a completely separate set of forces. Retail sentiment, ETF flows, speculation. Stop treating company news and token price as the same story. They're not. So what actually happens? Here's the through line connecting literally everything we just covered. The infrastructure of money is being rebuilt in real time. Banks and crypto companies are merging into each other. Real-world assets are getting tokenized. Capital is quietly diversifying away from old defaults. And every single headline you saw today is a small piece of that much bigger shift. You don't need to predict tomorrow's price to understand that. You just need to know which trend is noise and which one is the new foundation. If this made the chaos make a little more sense, like and subscribe, and I'll break down next week's mess too. See you later. Peace.